everyone. Today we're going to make brine soap. I got some water from Anna Maria Island when I was on vacation there. I got some salt water. I boiled it, I strained it through called filters, so it's pretty clean. And I put some sea clay in it. Now, sea clay doesn't look that dark in the package, but look at it now. So you saw my inspiration picture. That's what it was going to look like. But now, I don't know. As you can see, it's pretty dark. So I think we're just going to go with a solid color. I had already mixed my colors up. This one is vibrant orange with some really red mica from Nurture Soap. This is peppy blue from Matte Oils, and this is Macy Gray from Matte Oils. So I guess I'm going to chuck that. I'm going to see how light it gets. It might lighten up a little bit once I add the salt water in there, but oh well, this is what happens with experiments. This is why I only do 2 pounds. So let's see what happens. All right. Let's, let me, I like to strain it. Let me get the strainer. All right, so let's see what happens. Okay, so I just went ahead and blended it just a little bit just to see, and it did get a little lighter. So I think I am going to go ahead and try to add the blue, not the gray, but I am going to add the blue and the orange to see what I get. I don't know. Let's see. The fragrance, I didn't tell you about the fragrance. The fragrance is, oh boy, did I put it away? Here it is. It's Abalone Sea from Crafter's Choice. It does smell very unisex, very clean. And it had really good results. It didn't say accelerator or riced or anything. So let's see what happens. I'm going to just add it straight on. And you know what? I just realized I did not, oh boy, I didn't hydrate the clay. So let's work a little fast here. So I want this to be a little thicker. Let me add a little bit more. Because this is going to be the bottom, so let me just blend a little more and get a little thicker. Macy Gray in there just to make it a little darker, a little more gray like the sand looked in the picture. So let's pour that. So I'm going to pour this down the middle and not try to break through that. There we go. can't believe it's going to work out. Okay, so I think it's going to work out. I was very surprised because that batter looked really dark. But that's the color I wanted. So, hey, I'm very happy. All right, so I'm going to wait till this sets up a little bit so I can put my top, and we'll come back then. Okay, I decided to just do a couple of back and forth motions just to loosen up and so the lines won't be so static. So okay, so there's my brine soap using the salt water from Anna Maria Island in Florida. So hopefully it's not as hard as my regular salt bars and I can cut it tomorrow. I'm going to keep an eye on it and see what happens. Because I decided to do it like this because the other way I do it in individual molds and I would never be able to get the sunrise design. Okay, so here it is, my brine soap, and I will come back tomorrow. So stay tuned. Hi, welcome back. We're here to cut the brine soap. And before I get into that, I wanted to answer a question. One of my subscribers wanted to know how I steam the top. So what I do is I just stand up the loaf on end and I use this little clothes steamer. And I've had this for several years and it was only $20 at Bed Bath & Beyond, and you get the 20% coupon, and it's, you know, it's really inexpensive. However, you can do it over a pot of boiling water. You could do it over a tea kettle. You could use the iron. So there's several ways of steaming the top. So this isn't, you know, the only method. I just find this the easiest. All right, so let's see what happened with this. Now I did, you know, normally when you do a salt bar, you put a whole lot of salt, and usually 50%, and then you use a lot of coconut oil or full coconut oil. I did not. I used my regular recipe, and I used the salt seawater from Anna Maria Island. So I didn't know how it was going to lather, but I just tested. I just cut off the edges, and I tested it. Great lather, nice and creamy, the way I normally, I can't talk today, how my normal recipe bubbles. So I was really pleased with that. I didn't know, that was a question I had, I didn't know, but I wanted to use my regular recipe to see how it would react. All right, so let's see how this turned out. Well, it didn't crumble. Oh, well, not exactly what I was aiming for, but let's see. That's just the first cut. It looks more like an atomic bomb. Oh well, all right. I mentioned in the video, I did not hydrate my clay and it started to get really thick on me. And then I got flustered because it was so dark. I didn't take time to maybe add another color or play with the color that I had. However, I'm kind of happy because I remembered that I had swirled it with the chopstick and I did not pound it down, so I thought I was going to get a lot more air bubbles than I did, so that I'm pleased about. The design, not so much, but it's a nice experiment. I'm glad I did it. Now I know that I can use salt water to make soap. I mean ocean water, not just salt water, but ocean water. So the design, am I happy? No, I'm not. But I think I'm happy with the bar. So what I'll do is I will leave an update. Once this cures in about 6 weeks, I will leave an update on this video as to how it performed in the shower. I'm expecting from my brief try with the scraps, it was very nice. It was nice and creamy, so I'm expecting it to be, you know, a nice bar soap. So anyway, so here it is. I don't even know what I guess this is the most sunset-like one. Anyway, all right, it was a nice experiment. Could I have planned better? Yes. Could I have turned out better? Yes. But I'm happy I did it. I learned something, so that's what you want to do. All right, so thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And thank you for subscribing. And till next time, bye.